want to show you your gesture ignitions. So there's 3 ways to turn this Saber on to get it into battle mode, and that's gesture ignitions. The first gesture ignition is swing on, and it's just a rapid swing of the Saber will turn it on. And turn it off with a twist. Now a twist isn't just a twist, it's a back and forth, back and forth. Now, the second gesture ignition is stab. It doesn't matter which direction. Turning it off. That twist is a rapid back and forth. And the third ignition is a twist. Rapid back and forth. Boom, boom. 2, 3. Sometimes you have to give it a couple seconds to let the motion reset. So let's do a twist on. Twist off. Those are your 3 ignitions using gesture ignition. Retraction is always going to be the twist. So you're going to twist it to turn it off. The buttons don't work when you're in battle mode. Well, auxiliary does, but power does not. It's disabled to keep you from accidentally turning off the Saber. So you can see there, the power button does nothing. It's disabled during battle mode. I want to get to K-Sith's Rogue One Vader. The background track on Rogue One Vader is the hallway scene, and I'm going to initiate this in battle mode. And actually, you know what? Let's get it in multi-blast first. Alright, now we're in battle mode. I'm sorry, we're in multi-blast mode. I'm going to initiate the music. Vader's standing there. Now, he's going to melt through the door. All you have to do is, you're basically doing a stabbing motion into the wall, and as you twist the hilt, you'll get different colors. You also have tip drag. You're in the movie. Let's turn the music off. Let's talk to you about battle mode for real. The coolest part about battle mode is automatic lockup. So if I'm in a lightsaber duel, let me grab a blade here. If I'm in a lightsaber duel with somebody else, I don't have to press a button to get lockup. I don't have to press a button to get melt. I don't have to press a button to get tip drag. I have all that stuff automatic. And that's battle mode. So I'm going to ignite the Saber. We're in battle mode. And I'm going to clash the Saber with another blade. And you can see I have lockup there. When I pull the blade away, it stops. I pull the blade away, it stops. Same way with melt. When I'm on melt, I pull the blade away, it stops. When I'm on tip drag, I pull the blade away, it stops. I'm not having to press any buttons to do that. It's all automatic. It's using the gyro on the board. All you do is hold the blade in contact with the other blade. And by the way, the lockup on this is responsive. It moves up and down the blade as you move the blade. But when you pull it away, it stops. That's the cool part about battle mode. You know, especially when you put it in multi-blast. Get a blast every time you swing. So that is OS 5.7. You have a gazillion fonts on here to mess around with. And to try these gesture ignitions and retractions. It's a pretty cool Saber. I didn't do the install on this one, Corbanth did. So Ryan, I hope you get this back before Christmas. I'm hoping to ship it out here shortly, so hopefully you'll have this back before Christmas. But thank you all for watching, and if you stick tight, we'll show you how the buttons work on this Saber. Greetings, Saber fans. It's your old pal Megtooth Sith, and here I have a Corbanth MPP. This one was installed by Corbanth. The only work I did is on the inside of this one. Did a reprogram on the config file to OS 5.7 with battle mode. Also added 11 fonts. This Saber has like 37 fonts or something crazy like that. I had to rewrite the config file for it, but it's done. It's up in battle mode. This is not my install. This is Corbanth's install. And I'm going to pull out the kill key. And throw her on. So this is going to be the button instructions on this Saber. You've seen the video that showed battle mode. Now I'm going to show you how to use the buttons on this Saber. So number one, this of course is your power. This is your auxiliary. To ignite the Saber, a short press on power will ignite the Saber. To retract the Saber, press and hold power till it retracts. You can also start a tune by pressing and holding power while the Saber is in idle. This is the background. It's actually not music, it's background track on this one. Then you ignite the Saber while it's going. This is the carbon freezing chamber scene. You can get force sounds by double tapping. Press and hold to retract. 2 seconds to shut it down. 1, 2. That kills that background track. And those are your basic functions on power that turn on and off the Saber. Now let's talk about some auxiliary function. I already showed you force sounds. Let's ignite the Saber. If I double click the power button, I'll get lightning block. That's actually not lockup, Ryan. That's lightning block. So when you press lightning block, you get that force lightning block effect. I'm going to press and hold to turn it off. So you were confusing lightning block with lockup. Corbanth did use SA2CC's. So Corbanth did use the same button file that I use, which is Matt McGurry's SA22C. And we'll continue on. So when the Saber's in idle, let's switch buttons. Let's go to the auxiliary button. When the Saber's in idle, you can press and hold the auxiliary button and keep it pressed, and you'll hear the voltage readout. 3.64 volts. 3.64 volts. We need to charge this battery. And you can also press it for 2 seconds to go into the volume menu. 1, 2. And you'll hear a beep. Now to make the volume go up, you use power. To make the volume go down, use auxiliary. So if you ever turn on the Saber and you're hearing beeps when you push this, when you're pushing these buttons, you're in the volume menu. How you get out of the volume menu, I'm going to turn it all the way back up. How you get out of the volume menu is a 2-second press on aux. 1, 2. Now we're out of the volume menu. I can ignite the Saber. Let's talk about another auxiliary feature. So I'm going to ignite the Saber. And if you press and hold auxiliary, you'll get lockup. That is your lockup. If you briefly tap auxiliary, you'll get a blaster block. If you double tap auxiliary, it will put you in multi-blast mode. Where you get a blast every time you swing the Saber. To get out of multi-blast mode, double tap on aux. Now we're out of multi-blast. Now, let's talk about color changing. So I'm going to cycle this to a different color blade.
I let live.
There we go. Alright, so to get to color changing, press power and touch aux. Press and hold power and touch aux. Then you turn the saber until you get a color you want. Once you get a color you want, press and hold power to lock it in. Now we're locked in. Now, there is another way to go into battle mode using the power button. When we ignite the saber, 3 presses of the power button will send you in battle mode. So now it's in battle mode. To get it out of battle mode, 3 presses on power. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There it goes. There, it's out of battle mode. I'm going to retract the saber. Those are your main button functions on OS 5.7 with Matt Mercuri's button mods. I'll include a data sheet with all the button instructions in written form. And thank you all for watching. Ryan, I hope you enjoy your saber that's been installed with 5.7. Let me know if you have any issues, and we'll look forward to programming some other sabers for you. Thank you all for watching. May the Force be with you. Thank you everybody for watching, as usual. I really appreciate y'all tuning in on my channel. And as always,